Hey, what's up, everyone? Thank you so much for checking out this video here on Show Style and Spirit. I am Ebony, of course. As you can see from the title of this video, I want to share a clip with you all from the upcoming episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Of course, as you all know, they are on their Houston cast trip. And they're going to be doing like an exercise with each other surrounding trust falls. So before we get into the clip though, I ask that you all please hit the like button on this video. As you know, hitting the like button or even the dislike button will cause YouTube to recommend this video to more people who enjoy watching commentary surrounding the cast of Love and Marriage Huntsville. And if you have not already done so, please subscribe to Show Style and Spirit. I would love to have you. Definitely the majority of my content is inspired by Love and Marriage Huntsville and the lovely Melody Cherie. And also, I do try to do different movie reviews. I've interviewed a few reality TV stars. So definitely check me out. Again, I would love to have you. All right, so we are going to go ahead and play this clip. And definitely the Copyright Act of 1976 says that my fair use commentary on this clip is allowed. And also everything that I'm saying here is my opinion and alleged. All right, so let's go ahead and get right on into it. I am going to mute my mic because I don't want you all to experience an echo. And then I will play the clip and then come back with my commentary. All right, just one moment.
1, 2, 3.
Right here. Oh, really, Tish? Come on now. Let's go, Martell and Melanie. Let's go.
Whenever you are breaking away from someone, the last thing you want to do is for people to keep putting y'all together. I trust the ground more than I trust Martell.
1, 2, 3. You know what?
When it comes to trust with him, no, sir, no, ma'am, not today nor tomorrow.
I'm your child's father. Catch me. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
Okay, so you all saw that clip where the cast, they were doing trust falls. And obviously the Fletchers paired up Melody and Martell. The first pair that we saw was Stormy with Tisha, and Tisha was not participating correctly. She refused to fall. So obviously she was not trusting that Stormy was going to catch her. Of course, I understand that the Fletchers are not psychologists, they're not therapists, counselors, or social workers, but I think that this type of exercise is most effective when you bring two people together that actually trust each other. Then the visual makes sense and the visual can inspire people. But if you pair two people that don't trust each other, of course, they're not going to do the exercise correctly. But again, you know, the Fletchers, they are not Dr. Francis and his wife, okay? The other thing that I want to point out, you know, is that it was really annoying to see that the Fletchers would pair up Martell with Melody for this trust exercise when they know their history, his history of being dishonest and cheating and producing a baby outside of the marriage, his history of choosing to cheat with someone who is ghetto, immature, unprofessional, and has taunted her on social media. And also his choice to try and launch Revenge P against the mother of his kids, just like he had the nerve to point out, you know, I'm the father of your kids, as if, you know, she owes Martell something, or that means that they're automatically locked in to have each other's back. Now, they may share children together, they may have once been married, but that doesn't automatically mean that I got you. Okay, no. Like Beyonce said in the Renaissance movie, The Beehive got her. Melody don't got you, Martell. You totally messed that up and lost your privileges when you disrespected her. And that's just how that is. But I'm very annoyed with the Fletchers because even if that was production's idea, I would have said, to production, I can't ask this woman to be paired up with Martell for a trust exercise where they have to physically touch, both stand on a mat, meaning they're just about a foot, maybe 2 feet apart. I can't even ask her to do that. It would make me uncomfortable if I were in her shoes. Mariah Huck just did an interview just this week. She said that you don't have to do everything that production says. You can tell them no. Now, production may not like you, but you can tell them no. And if I was Nell Fletcher as a woman, I would have said, I'm sorry, I cannot pair up Martell with Melody. I don't know if that was production's idea or Martell's idea. And if it was Martell's idea, I would have said, Martell, I can't participate in you trying to aggravate her or get a reaction out of her. It's just unhealthy. And, you know, I wouldn't want to do that because I would not want that done to me. Now, I will say that this pretty much happens in everyday life. Would you say, like, when people are aware that you don't F with this person and, you know, this person over here loves you both, they're going to let you know, oh, I talked to so-and-so today. Oh, I saw so-and-so last weekend. You know, I think that they think that they're doing something good by mentioning that person. Maybe somehow they can magically, miraculously bring you back together with that person. But no, you're just being annoying. It's just a little annoyance to my spirit, to my energy. So you don't even have to mention them because I don't F with them. And I'm speaking about myself right now. So then I take it further in the physical appearance. I too would not want to be paired up with family members or anyone who has had stalkerish behavior. I would not want to be paired with them in a trust exercise, in a physical exercise. Absolutely not. So, you know, I just have to keep watching the Fletchers, see what type of time that they're on. You know, I feel like with Melody Cherie, she definitely starts out at 100% with everyone. I just hope that they are sincere. And then I would just like, if I could pose a question, I would ask, whose idea was it to set up this trust fall exercise and pair up Melody with Martell? Was it production's idea? Was it Martell's idea? And if so, why did the Fletchers give in? But you all let me know in the comments. Do you think that the Fletchers decided to pair up Melody and Martell? Or do you think it was production or Martell's idea? What do you think about when people that you know personally know that you don't F with someone else, and yet they mention them? They, you know, it's almost like they're trying to get you to converse about them and just like, you know, be like Mary Poppins and get back in the saddle again. What are your thoughts on that? It is very annoying. And I think that it happens all the time, unfortunately. It's like you've created a boundary between yourself and this person who has disrespected you. And then other people are trying to, you know, get you to be friends with them again. And they're not understanding that you have set a boundary. All right, so I definitely would love to. I can't wait till we see the confessionals. We saw Melody's confessional where she says she trusts the ground more than Martell. But I want to see the Fletcher's perspective as well. I'm sure Martell is going to be salty in his confessional and he'll try to act brand new. But we all know much, much better. Oh, and before I go, I wanted to show you all this. I'm sure you've seen it on Melody's IG stories tonight. This is absolutely beautiful. I'm going to mute it because it's playing music, but here we go. So Melody was getting her family Christmas photo photographed in her home. They look beautiful. Melody is wearing all black with like a plum colored like ponytail with bangs. It looks so cute. And she's wearing open toe sandals. The young ladies are wearing jewelry, and I love their dresses. It's like ivory on the bottom and then like black, I assume like black velour on the top, long sleeves. They look adorable, and Tank looks so handsome. And I just think that it is a lovely Christmas photo. And I see like the black and white with the stockings on the mantle and the decor. It just looks great. I love it so much. So I definitely wanted to share this all with you. So yeah, it is Christmas time and this definitely puts me in the mood. So I hope that you all are ready. It's going to be a lovely day. It's going to be warm here in the north on Christmas. It will not be a white Christmas, and I definitely ain't mad about it. I know the children won't miss the snow on Christmas because all their toys are centered inside the home anyway. So it's a win-win for everyone, okay? But yes, please hit the like button on this video. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for subscribing, and I will talk with you all soon. Bye.